From the physical level, I have found that many people have inflicted asthma or lung problems on themselves that are melanin-dominant because they eat dairy products. We cannot eat dairy products after the age of 5 years old. And the only dairy products that Africans can metabolize properly has to come from a human, not from a cow, not from a goat, not from any other animal except a human. So if you do not have access to yogurt made from human milk, milk made from human milk, cheese made from human milk, then as a melanin-dominant individual, that is not what you're supposed to eat. It has taken millions of years for the Caucasians to inculcate in their genetic memory the capacity to use a lower animal's excrements. You have to understand that milk is an excrement. Butter is an excrement from an animal. And to be able to metabolize that and work it down has taken millions of years of them eating that to be able to utilize it properly. So therefore, they had no choice because of the amount of protein and fat that they needed to stay warm in a cold climate to use the excrement of lower animals to sustain themselves. And so therefore, after eating that for millions of years, they are able to break it down. We cannot break that down after the age of 5 years old. And so giving our children milk and dairy products, giving ourselves that, it actually clogs up the intestines. When the intestines get clogged up, then it actually then builds up into the lungs. So as above, so below. So you want to have healthy lungs, you've got to have a healthy digestive tract. Constipation is one of the main reasons why so many people have lung disease. Secondly, also eating mucousy foods and not getting the mucus off the walls of your colon. Thirdly, inappropriate exercise. That is, what do you do to really stress your lungs? If you want to maintain something, you have to use it. Most people, when they start having problems with a part of their body, the first thing they do is want to cut it off and not use it. If you do not use it, you will lose it. So that means that if you want to get over this impairment in your lungs, then you must walk. You must exercise. And you don't do it until you fall out, but you do it until it becomes uncomfortable for you. And then you do it the next day. And you do it the next day. And what will happen is that you will find that it no longer becomes uncomfortable, and then you can do more. And then more will become uncomfortable. And then you keep doing that until it no longer becomes uncomfortable. And then pretty soon you'll find that regular exercise no longer is a problem. You understand what I'm saying? Many of us have parasites that because of eating animal flesh, that we have worms in our colon, and they can stay there for up to 35 years. And so when those worms lay their eggs twice a month at the new moon and the full moon, you will go into an asthma attack. And so therefore, you have to then make sure that you do not have worms, and you have to take a dewormer. So many times I've seen patients in full-blown asthma only because it's at the new moon when the eggs are circulating in their bloodstream. So therefore, they go to the doctor and get full of cortisone shots and epinephrine and a whole bunch of other stuff when they need to be dewormed. So when you deworm them and they load the toilet up full of the worms, they don't have asthma anymore.
Thank you so very much.
All right.